What's up? What's up? What's up, Bonnie? Hey, Barnyard. All right. So, oh, that's an old picture. That picture's like 20 some years old. Hey, White Lotus. I just put it up there the other night for kicks and jokes because it was like, you know what? People use like 30-year-old pictures. I'm going to use a 30-year-old picture. I was like 29 in that picture, 28 or 29. Hey, Angel Kisses. So, a couple things that I need to go live about. Hey, Jill. Couple things I need to go live about because there was some misconfusion on my live this morning. Yes, misconfusion is my own word. Thank you, White Lotus. Hey, pretty. Misconfusion is a word that I made up, and I need to explain a lot of things. I know, right? Angel Kisses. So people are confused about why I went live again, why I jumped on Molly's panel. Hey, Amanda. Of why I jumped on Molly's panel. And I'm going to tell you why I jumped on Molly's panel. Because I was hearing stuff that I don't agree with. Hey, Mark, and no matter what, I have a big mouth. And I'm very opinionated, whatever. You guys know what I mean. So when I hear a lot of stuff that I don't agree with, I'm going to jump on a panel and say what I feel. Hey, Lynn Love, that's just how I am. I'm going to do it whether people like it or not. So when I heard all of the accusations, hey, Yaron, when I heard all of the accusations that were being said, I, of course, had an opinion. And it has nothing to do with my friendships. It has nothing to do with who I like or who I don't like. Hey, Sherry Lynn. But presumption of innocence is not just for a court. Presumption of innocence is how you have to live your life because there are juries involved, because there are other factors that play a huge part of the whole situation. And part of that situation is presumption of innocence. If it was your child, if it was your husband, brother, son, child, whoever, daughter, who was being falsely charged with something, even if circumstances made it seem like they were guilty, even if they just made it seem like it was guilty, presumption of innocence plays a huge part in our everyday life. Just because my kids seem like they took something, I can't assume that they took it because there could be reasons that it disappeared, and that has happened. And that's not as much as murder, but until somebody's arrested, there is a presumption of innocence. Even when they're arrested, there's a presumption of innocence. And we have to live our lives with that presumption of innocence, or we're just going to end up screwing ourselves. And in the end, presumption of innocence is so much deeper than just being a legal sentence or a legal term. Hey, Stop Animal. Hey, Anita. So, I mean, if you look at presumption of innocence, it's described as quote unquote like a golden thread in criminal law. It's customary across the board. Thank you, Killer Looks. It's customary across the board, whether it's international, domestic, doesn't matter. But presumption of innocence, without presumption of innocence, nobody will ever get a fair trial. For example, look at Scott Peterson. Whether you believe he's guilty or not, he was tried by the media. End of story. Anyone can say that Scott Peterson is guilty, and everybody can have their opinions. And at the end of the day, a jury of his peers convicted him of, first-degree murder. It's been held up now for 17 years. So it is what it is. But you can't say that, that you don't have the presumption of innocence because we're not an attorney is not right. Because that's how people get tried by the media. Hey, Ben, if Don and Candace, and I say if If Don and Candace were innocent, thank you, Sarah. If they were innocent, I'm not saying they are or they're not, but if they are, their entire lives are ruined from social media blaming them. If Brian Laundrie was still alive, and he didn't do it, his entire life was gone because the whole media had him guilty. Social media is made up of our jury pools, whether people want to realize that or not. Like Bonnie, for example. Bonnie, I know where you live, but I'm not going to dox you. I don't know where Bonnie lives. Bonnie could be called. If I got murdered in Bonnie's town, Bonnie could be on that jury. So if Bonnie's the type of person, and Bonnie, I'm only using you because you're the first one that popped up when I looked. If Bonnie was on that jury and Bonnie is sitting there screaming that Don Wells is guilty, Don Wells is guilty, and she's sitting in chats where Don Wells is guilty and Don Wells is guilty, and she's convinced that Don Wells is guilty, then Don Wells will never get a fair trial. And that's not fair. Because if it was my kid, I want a fair trial. If it was my husband, my mom, my dad, whoever, I would want a fair trial for them. And when you're tainting jury pools, because you're tainting jury pools, thank you, pretty. When you're tainting jury pools by continually saying how somebody is guilty, someone is guilty, someone is guilty, that person that's sitting back listening, it eventually sinks in that, yeah, they're guilty. You can definitely have an opinion, but what's irresponsible journalism is not upholding the rights of a journalist, not withhold, like, you have to think like a journalist. If you're going to be an investigator and a journalist, then think like one. And when you think like a journalist and you think like an investigator, you know more than anything that you cannot presume innocence. I'm sorry, you cannot presume guilty. You hear reporters say this over and over and over again, that they can't say that this one's guilty or they can't say that one's guilty. They can only say allegedly, or, the way they speak. That's how you have to be. And you can't, I don't know. I just feel and I'm not a reporter, but if I'm going to report on crime and I'm going to be an investigative journalist, then I have to follow those laws and I have to abide by their rules. And just because a network is not on my ass or trying to come at me for it, if I'm going to call myself the press and being an investigative journalist, then there are rules that investigative journalists do have to follow, whether you have somebody on your back or not. To me, that's just responsible. It's responsible versus irresponsible. They're liable for what they say, and we could be liable for what we say. Look at Critical K. She was sued for $10 million. Granted, it didn't go anywhere, but she was sued for $10 million. Isn't Jay getting sued by Lana or something? Like, you just have to be smart. You can give an opinion. Like, I don't think there's a person out there that didn't think Brian Laundrie killed, Gabby Petito. I think that we all kind of knew it, but there was no reason to say it over and over and over and over, because the presumption of innocence until they found differently. Excuse me. Yeah, Kay was sued by like $10 million. I mean, it didn't go anywhere, but research is important. That graveyard was cleared during second recent searching pop-off. What do you mean, Laura Lee? I don't, let me say, I don't know anything about the graveyard other than what I heard earlier. And I got to be honest with you. If he got information to go to the graveyard, then they did the right thing. I mean, definitely did. Today, of everybody, I saw JLR in a different light today. I did. And in a positive way, I mean, not in a negative way. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Well, that's an opinion. I mean, a lot of people can see through the lines. All right. I'll leave it at that. And I know this is not going to make me friends. It's not going to make me enemies. It's not going to make me. I heard I was being bashed in chat the whole time. I don't give a fuck. The timestamp is 1333. Laura, the source was a random email from somebody. 1333 where? He was the only one allowing another opinion. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word I was looking for. But you are right. Like, I am my own person. I work for nobody. I work under nobody. I own my own business. I am the sole care provider of my children. So I don't have to answer to anybody other than to make sure Brad pays the phone bill every other month and pay me child support, which he doesn't pay, but at least he pays the phone bill because he wants his bill. He wants his phone. See, I was smart about it. But, like, I'm not answerable to anybody. Like, I live my life like that, and that's never going to change. And I'm answerable to my mom. That's about it. But, I work on my own and I do things on my own. And some people don't like that. And some people, don't understand that. But I live my life by my rules, nobody else's. And people need to understand that. And people definitely need to understand that I can collab and I can have fun and I can, party with people, but I do things my way. And I always will, and I always have. And that's a stubborn part of me, but yeah, I do it my way. And if I'm stumped about something or I am, upset about something, I will definitely go to you, like, or if I don't understand something, I'll ask for help. I got no problem with that. No problem at all. But I stand on my own. I don't do things because someone else tells me to do them. I certainly don't do things for others besides my kids, my support, my friends, my Patreon, but I've been at this a long time. I've come a long way. I've accomplished a lot in my life, and I've sad to say it, but I've always done it my way, and that's never going to change. Nobody's going to bully me. Nobody's going to, tell me otherwise. So I heard there's drama with smaller creators, bullies, and people pushing or hurt themselves. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Laura Lee, I don't mess with any of that. Hold on. What is that banging? Sounds like they're fucking playing basketball in the house. Hold on. Oh my God. Let me find out what my kids are banging. Hold on. All right, they're ignoring me. People were definitely hating on the chat in Molly's, but I was trying to stick up for you. I know you have good intentions and always hope to play it. No, I say what I feel, though. I absolutely said what I felt. Presumption of innocence. I cannot ignore the fact of what's happening. And I have to stay out of it because I will end up snapping and hurting a lot of people. But I mean, it's so blatantly obvious what's happening. I refuse to do it. As I said earlier, I don't care if there's 5 people in here. I refuse to do it. And that's not how I am. It's not how I'll ever be. Me and somebody else plan on going down to Tennessee. We are going to do our own investigations. I am going to speak to people. I am going to, do what I need to do the way I need to do it. Then I will compare notes. And everything could be the same. Everything could be different. I don't know. But I have to do it my way. If they don't stop banging, I'm going to bang their heads right into each other. Boom. Thank you, Sarah. Maybe they're playing a video game, but all I hear is banging. So it just, like I said, it won't win me the $1,000 super chats, not catering to the masses. It will not, I'm not telling anyone when I go. It won't win me, 5,000 subs in a week. But you know what it will earn me is respect. And that to me is more important than dollars. That to me is more important than pretty much anything. If I don't have respect and integrity, I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. Money you can make. Candles you can sell. But integrity and respect and I don't mean respect from like YouTube. I mean respect from journalists. I mean respect from reporters. I mean respect from people that matter. I don't mean from the other side or people that hate me or have no respect. I don't care about that. That's not what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Do you guys hear that banging? Can anyone in America say we want the days of the Wild West, the posse coming for us on a word from the mob, our house burned to the ground, and we are hung the gallows the next day? Pretty much same thing. Thank you, Yaron. And they want, I will never be judge, jury, and executioner. Ever, ever, ever. I just can't do it. Laura Lee, I'm not even going to get into that. But let's come back in 6 months from now and let's see how that turns out. All right. I'll leave it at that. So, like I said, I'm not mad at Molly. I'm not mad at Tiffany. I'm not mad at AB. I apologize to AB for going at him hard because I did. But I just felt attacked by him, and I felt attacked by the panel for no reason, when all I was doing was being a responsible journalist in stating that we have a presumption of innocence. So there's that. But it doesn't affect my friendship with them. I'm still friends with, nothing's changed. But angel kisses, I'm just going to sit back and let it play out. AB is someone who, with Tiffany, brought the Summerwells community to where it is today. I think the chat was overreact because the chat, I'll tell you like this, the chat was filled with Brian Laundrie is alive supporters. That's who the chat was filled with. The community itself, do I wear watches? Not really. I mean, I would if I had a nice one, but I just haven't really bought one in a long time. They were acting like Cam and Allie acted towards them. See, I didn't see it because I wasn't home. I was on the road. But they were the Brian Laundrie, the Brian Laundrie's alive people. And I can't fuck with that. I will never fuck with that. Like I've told people during Making a Murderer, Ben and a couple of other people will understand what I'm saying, is that when you connect dots, you have to connect the dots in a certain line. If the dot no longer works, then you start back at point A and you realize that path is not working. Hold on. I got to find out why they're playing basketball in the house. Hold on. What is the banging? You guys sound like you're playing basketball. What are you doing? You sound like you're playing fucking basketball. Stop. It's annoying. Oh my God, he doesn't stop. Yeah, connect the dots. That was like my famous line of Making a Murder, was connecting the dots. Because you can't, I had this argument with somebody yesterday. You can't, if you say, for example, I'll give you an example. Don is guilty. Okay. So Don is guilty. Why? Well, Don's guilty because Don is guilty because he lied about X. Okay, that's a dot. We'll connect that. Then you say Don is guilty because Don went further and lied about this and that. Okay, I'll connect those two dots too. Now we'll go to, well, Don's guilty because he molested his daughter. I mean, he was molesting his kid. Okay, now you have absolutely zero proof of that. So now we're back to square one. Now you just eliminated everything that you just said because those dots don't connect. The girl that went on panel today and said how her friend works so-and-so, I heard everybody run with it. Can you please give me proof? How can you say that this is legit? Oh, I know it's legit because it fits in the narrative that you're trying to sell people. I'm sorry, that was bullshit. That's what made me want to go up on panel. And I couldn't believe how this is being run with. There's no proof. Where's the vetting? Where is the security camera? Where is the DHS reports? Where is the reports of X, Y, and Z? There are none. None. So some random person who I've never even seen in Molly's Live before goes up on panel, says that her friend saw this. Her friend said that she was so mean to Summer, blah, blah, blah. And where's the proof? Where's the proof? There is none. Absolutely none. Panel was only valid once you got up. Thank you, Killer Looks. But I even heard Andrew talk about it after. I'm like, oh my God, please stop. Stop giving validity to some random person on a panel with no evidence. What I feel in my heart has nothing to do with what actual proof is. There is zero proof that Don molested his sisters. Zero. The only people that said it were the sisters. I am not saying the sisters are lying. I'm not ever going to accuse anybody of lying about something like that. But there is no proof. You can't, there's so many stories about how Don molested somebody. Well, I could go around saying that somebody molested somebody. It doesn't make it true at all. Anyone could come on panel and say anything. Molly would look at what just happened. For those of you that follow me, Diane, that are from the drama community, look at what just happened with that fucking girl, Megan. Did we or did we not just learn that people come on panel and lie their asses off? Did we or did we not just learn this? Of course we just learned this. We just saw this happen. Hey, Denise, we just watched this happen. I never believed her either, Lynn. And now all of a sudden, it might not be loaded, Yon. It was like a 7-hour live. All of a sudden, but someone comes up when it fits their narrative, and all of a sudden it's true. Where's the police reports? They said that they spent 4 hours with the police reports. Where's the police reports proving this to be true? Hey, Rachel. Love you too, Chickie. Where's the police reports for this to be true? I'll wait. I haven't seen any police reports. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. And, they're going to file and they're going to go this and they're going to, where's the proof? Where's the evidence? Why isn't he arrested then? If he's so horrible and done all these things, then why isn't he arrested yet? Maybe because there's no proof. Now, one thing Molly and them did say, hi, Wildflowers, Molly and them did say that when they went down there, the town is very, very accepting of Summer Wells. And there's pictures everywhere, and there's posters everywhere, and so on and so forth. So it's not like a ghost town like, people were led to believe. I will say thank you, Andra, for explaining to me that, the bottom of the hill, they can't just walk out their door, walk down the hill, and there it is. So I want to thank you for that, because that's something I was looking at myself. Is it, somewhere where she could come down? Now, that doesn't mean she didn't drive around. It doesn't, you're assuming she's walking. But when I said she left, it's very simple that she drove down there and that she didn't walk. And that only further proves it that if they were trying to, if they gave her a polygraph test that day, then that only further proves they gave her a polygraph test and she couldn't pass because she was high as a kite. So when did she get so high? If when she was doing drugs, when she left, everyone's assumed that I meant she walked down, but she could have drove down and met somebody at the bottom of the hill. But I don't know. I'm not there yet. I haven't seen it yet. So I've only gone by pictures. And going by pictures, yeah, you can get there from walking down the hill. To say that another thing that's irresponsible, the cops believe that she couldn't have been abducted. There was a big misconception today, I think, on the abduction theory, and I don't even know where it started, actually. But the abduction theory, I never once thought that she was taken from inside the house. I didn't even realize that people thought that. I never thought for 1 second that people thought that someone walked into a house, kidnapped her, and took her away. And that thought never even crossed my mind. What has crossed my mind is that she went outside looking for a mom and she was taken. Or, someone was watching her. Who knows? But I agree. I think when you see it for yourself, absolutely. But she could have drove around. She didn't have to walk. She could have drove. And then Summer went outside looking for a mom, and who knows what happened from there. We truly do not know. But anybody could be anybody. Do I think that Candace knows a lot more than she's stating? Yes, that is an opinion. Do I think she killed her daughter? No, I don't. Do I think, I have to wonder if Andra or any of them watched Hunter's interview, because Hunter didn't seem like, granted, we don't know Hunter normally, but he didn't seem like he was talking away when he was talking to Chris. So, for me, I don't see how he's in, that day changed him. He was talking to Chris all along. He, opened up. He was telling him things. He was open. The mom was there. Everybody was open. So I just find it very hard to believe that now all of a sudden he's so tormented and traumatized. Well, when did he get so traumatized? After Chris's interview? Because during Chris's interview, he really wasn't that traumatized. Hey, bless, or he didn't seem that traumatized. And I don't know, Candace wasn't traumatized either. And I think Grandma, as I've said always, definitely knows something. She absolutely knows something. Hey, Tinker. So, shut up. So hold on. What? You want to go out? There's 2 other kids here. Why you got to bug me to go out? What? You want to go out? All right, hold on, guys. I got to let Book out. Go. Come on. Go. something. Things, go in there, cookie out of your room. Yeah, they're in your fridge. All right. He didn't even want to go out. He just wants to be a pain in the ass. The boy could have realized later something happened. Like what, though? I don't know if I buy that either. Something happened. Something definitely happened, but we don't know what it is. We don't know who's involved. I stick with my gut instinct that Candace met a drug dealer. I'm sticking with it. That's not changing. So, and until someone proves me otherwise, that makes the most sense. I did find a desk. That makes the most sense to me. I mean, I haven't bought it yet, but I looked. And I don't know. I just feel. And give me my drink that's on the counter. Thank you. I just feel that it is so irresponsible to not have presumption of innocence. It's not helping a case. It's certainly not helping find Summer Wells. The only thing it's doing is money, views, and that's it. That's all it's doing. And it's hurting a potential jury pool. That's really what it's doing. And that goes across the board. And people need to realize that presumption of innocence is a real thing. Phoenix, where's my drink? So that's that. Thank you. That's that. Any questions? Anyone want to come up? That's really all I want to say. I had to get that out. Anyone want to come up, share your thoughts? No, that's me. That was me like 20 years ago. It's a Candace and Don bullshit show. It's quite disgusting. Speaking of Don and Candace, hold on. Thank you, Karen. What am I looking at? Shit, where was I going with this? Oh. Thank you, Miss. Okay. He posted this on December 6th. Obviously, it's an old video. But, hang on. What? Shit. All right. What?
Oh, I know if she was here, she would say, "You're welcome."
Now, one thing that I noticed from this video, out. Let me tell you what I noticed from this video. These are not drugged up eyes at all. These are not the eyes of a kid that's drugged. That's the first thing I noticed. Ever since I heard that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to look through her videos and check out all her eyes. Not one of them was, did she have drug addict eyes or drugged eyes? Yeah, no, it wouldn't get there before Christmas. I mean, yeah. Even if I sent them out tomorrow, I don't think I could. Check PayPal. Okay. You see what I'm saying, though? Those aren't drug eyes. Hang on. And I checked a couple of videos to see that her eyes were not drugged out. So that tells me that there's no proof that she drugged her child. Thank you, pretty. Thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. You did not have to do that. Thank you. Yeah, those aren't drug eyes. The McCanns publicly convicted, but weren't they found to be innocent after some pedo was found? Can't remember all the details, regardless of class. What if the Wells are? And that's what I'm saying. Pretty with Pistols, it's exactly what I'm saying. Their lives are ruined. Ruined. Whose eyes are Summers? Hold on, I'll show you. There's people are saying that Summer was drugged. That they like to drug Summer. These are not eyes of drugs. Thank you, pretty. Much, much, much appreciated. These are not eyes of a kid that's drugged up. So anyone that points a dot to, oh my God, she was so drugged. No, she wasn't. Look at the eyes in all the pictures. Show me one picture that shows that she was drugged up. I'll go to... Let's see. Some of these are hard to tell. Okay. Here's another one. Pupils small, not too small, but definitely not eyes of someone that's drugged. I'm right about Tiffany. What about Tiffany? When the rain is blowing in. Okay, eyes are a little bigger there. Pupils look a little bigger, but could also be light. I don't know if there's light on it. And the whole world is on your case. Again, not eyes of someone drugged. I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years. I'm saying that pupils can get bigger for any reason. That's what I'm saying. To make you feel my love.
where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. There's nothing in this world.
There's another one. Light. I mean, pupils are a little different, but they look just like Candace's there. But I don't see drugs. That's not the eyes of someone that's drugged up.
In this world I wouldn't do to make you feel my love, to make you feel my...
Now, this right here is the strangest picture I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm going to tell you why. I have always had an issue with this picture. From a psychology point of view, Don is so separate from the rest of the family. This picture has always freaked me out because from a psychological perspective, there's so many things wrong with this picture. So many things wrong with it. The most obvious is Don is so far away from the rest of the family. The three of them, the three of them are so close together and so tight knit. And then there's Don and the one in the blue shirt kind of in the middle, but Don couldn't be bothered, just could not be bothered. And is so distant from the family. This picture has always bothered me. It's so odd on so many levels. Again, eyes not drugged out. Her brothers are also pretty protective of her, which is why I think the whole thing is even odder. And here's another thing I want to say, which is going to go against the grain. Oh, that's true, Corey. I'll give you that. Carrie, I'll give you that. That's possible. But let me tell you something else that I mean wholeheartedly. I hear people say, oh my God, I'm going to faint. I'm going to faint. Are you really in my chat? Am I seeing you in my chat or am I seeing things? I think I'm seeing things. I haven't seen you in my chat in forever. Welcome, Chasing. So here's the other thing. It's not you, all right. Chasing as a clone. I am so frustrated with people saying, oh, they'll never get their kids back. They should never get their kids back. Bullshit. If they clean up their act, they change their attitudes, they change who they are, they get their shit together, and they do the right thing and they get clean, damn right they could get their kids back. That's what I was saying earlier. And it wasn't my panel, so I couldn't really say much. And I couldn't express it the way I wanted to express it. But at the end of the day, every parent deserves their children. Now, if it turns out that they killed Summer, obviously they shouldn't get their kids back. That's a given. But if they don't get their kids back, if they, if they don't get off drugs, no, they should never get their kids back. But if they do the right thing, they've already cleaned up the house. Now they got to clean up their acts. Do I personally think that they have it in them to do what they need to do in order to get their kids back? No, I don't think they will. I don't think that they have it in them. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they will. That, they're already fixing up the house. But if they never find Summer and they do clean up and they do what they're supposed to do, then yes, they should have their kids back. And it's frustrating to me to hear people say otherwise. Oh, they should never get their kids back. They don't deserve their kids. Hey, shits and giggles. They don't deserve their kids. Every parent deserves the children that they gave birth to. If you're doing the right thing. If you're not doing the right thing, that's a different story. But if you do everything that you're supposed to do and you do the right thing across the board and you absolutely, to clean up your act. Toodles, that's why I said on Molly's today, did Don live this life because he's a horrible person, or did Don live this life because he was on drugs or alcohol? Toodles, many, many, many parents have caused their kids PTSD. Any drug addict parent has caused their kids PTSD. It's just a fact. And I can tell you from personal experience that the father of my little one, I'm sure, has caused PTSD on my son. But the courts tell me I still got to give him to him. The courts tell me I still got to bring him there. The courts tell me I still got to leave him alone with him. Why? Because he's their dad. So it's just the way it is. Welcome, Barnyard. You're right that some of the people throwing their hats in the ring as authorities haven't been watching for 6 months. They don't know the rumors that have been debunked or why. Very true. I know I was a foster parent for 13 years. Okay, so then Toodles. Makes me angry when people, they say, I don't agree with that at all. At all. I don't care how bad your criminal record is. Nobody knows what goes on in a house. People only know what they see. People only know what they hear on YouTube. That's not a reason to call CPS on someone. There are certain situations that, yes, CPS should be called. But those are very, very far and few between. Like that girl, Trisha Licious. Yeah, I agree. CPS should be called. Hey, Reagan. I definitely agree. CPS should be called. But that's a far and few between. That's not the norm at all. Court will always agree that it's best interest for both parents to be involved, providing it's a healthy relationship. Absolutely. Even if it's a not healthy relationship, they don't care. They still say it's still the parent. In most states, it's still the parent. They don't want to deal with it. You guys work it out. CPS knows what's going on with them better than anyone else. That's very true. Honestly, never heard people calling CPS till I saw it on YouTube. I totally agree with that too, Pretty. Isn't it crazy? It's insane. So, I personally, I would rather see them get custody back if they're doing the right thing. If they clean up their house, if they clean up their act, if they get off the drugs, if Candace goes to counseling. Now, all of this is assuming that they have nothing to do with Candace's death. I'm sorry, Summer's disappearance, death, whatever. All of this is based on that assumption. It's based on the assumption that they really had nothing to do with it. Stranger things have happened. Where's the proof that the boys don't want to go home? There is none. There's no proof that the boys don't want to go home. I don't care who you are. No boy, and anyone that's been in foster care can help me with this. No boy at any point doesn't want to be home with mom and dad. You see this all over the time, all over the place. Even the most abused, the worst of the abused, wants to be home. Nobody seems to know why. They don't know why they want to be home, but they want to be home with their abuser. They want to be back home. That's all they know. People seem to think, hang on, Lindsay. People seem to think that that the boys are living it up in this foster home. No, they're not. The boys had freedom at home. The boys had things to do at home. The boys, that was their home, good, bad, or indifferent. But all the neighbors that, they spoke to, or, that I'm going to speak with, they can't be really any better than Don and Candace. The people, I heard Molly talk about, or Andrew, or one of them talk about people that used to go to, Candace's house. Well, why weren't they doing anything then? Why didn't they report anything then? Why didn't they say anything then? How come only now that Summer disappeared was Candace giving them drugs? Come on, really? I don't believe that either. I don't believe Candace was giving, I believe she was giving a 15-year-old drugs, absolutely. But I don't believe that she was drugging up her kids and only gave, I don't believe that girl's story. I'm sorry, I just didn't today. Show me the proof. Show me any evidence of proof that this girl was legit. Bless could come up here and said, my friend knew my ex, and my ex is the most wonderful person in the world. And that, he's the perfect father and the perfect man. Does that make it fucking true? No, it absolutely doesn't. Let the TBI do their job. And that's true to a point, Reagan. Quinny, I never trusted her either. I think she's full of shit. I think a lot of them are full of shit. They have rules now. Doesn't mean they're well educated. Exactly. I give Tiffany Marie and AB credit for insisting on a source before running on rumors, or at least saying it's a theory. And that's how it should be. And I agree with you. That is how it should be, Desiree. You can have an opinion. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having an opinion. We can all have an opinion. Just like I believe that she was sucking dick for dope. I do. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. But I can connect those dots. I can absolutely connect 5 dots to she was high and that grandma wasn't even there. I can't really connect the dots grandma wasn't there. I can connect the dots that she was high. And that got even more confirmed today. But people are picking little things out of things and saying that that's the way it should be. And it's not. It's just not. Opinion shouldn't be stated as fact, though. Absolutely. And then you have people running with it. And then people are paying or super chatting because the creator is running with the bullshit that they think happened too. So let's shoot away. I just can't with it. I can't. CPS should have taken Summer a long time ago. Absolutely. But CPS is also involved in a lot of crazy shit too. There's been a lot of cases of CPS being involved in a lot of whacked out shit. Let's not forget that either. Elite told people to stop searching and using social media on this case. No, he told Don and Candace. Andrew's taking a small town rumor mill and spreading it as vetted on record info. What vetted on record? Nothing has been vetted. Absolutely nothing has been vetted. Now they're trying to find all the past dirt on the wells to make their lives worse, because this is what sells, Denise. This is what I meant this morning, that I'm staying as far away from them as possible on this. I'll stay in my corner. I'll stay in my lane. It has nothing to do with my friendship, but I'll stay in my lane. And I will continue to say that there is a presumption of innocence. I will continue to follow the rules of investigative journalism. Whether it gets me views and subs or not, my integrity will still make me follow it. Nobody attacked me. Oh, today on the panel. Exactly. I'm saying she's taking rumors from her room, presenting it like it's vetted on record. But all that over there is about making money. That's why I said I will stay over here. Kids want to be with their biological parents no matter what. Because even though I don't have 3,000, I'll stay with my 92 that understand investigative journalism. And I'll tell you, another person that doesn't fall into rumors is chasing. And I've always said that. I am with you, Laura. Respect is better than numbers. Absolutely. Because when I go out there and we do talk to them, oh, there she is. There are plenty who believe innocent until proven and still don't like the Wells. Most of my subs feel that way. I don't like them either. I think they're shady as fuck. But you can't hang them already. It's not right. And to believe every single rumor, it's ludicrous. Pays off in the end. I agree with you, Bless. That's why, I built this channel on my own. I will continue to build this channel on my own. No good will come of this. I agree. It lines pockets. But believe me, I don't like Don or Candace. There's freaky things about them. I just don't like them. I want to know why teenagers will go in there and not her kids' age. Because Candace has the mentality of a 15-year-old. That's why. Your integrity should be recognized. You would think so, Josh. I think we can use absolutes in CPS case and custody issues. They are also different, just my opinion. And some creators made up their minds just based on how the Wells look. Yeah. Just because somebody is a murderer, just because somebody is creepy, just because somebody is out there doesn't make them guilty of murder. It just doesn't. If anyone wants a link, I'll put it out there again. Laws for a reason. Peeps can't be vigilantes. I agree. But like I said, when I go out there, I'm going to do things right. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to record everything, obviously, but I'm also going to map everything out. I'm going to speak to people. I'm going to map it out prior. I'm going to do the right thing. I won't jump to convict on possible murder, but there aren't people. Oh, yeah, I definitely wouldn't hang out with them. Definitely wouldn't go to lunch. Well, I would take them to lunch. Poor addicted. It's just that's how it is out there. That's the laws. I'm going there, yes. But I'm going to do things way differently. I'm not telling anyone I'm going except the person I'm going with or two people. Someone else said they wanted to go today. I don't understand if people don't get alarm for assignment. I would take the link. I'm having issues hearing on my phone. At the heart of addiction is trauma. No reason to re-victimize them. Yeah, I think they're going through enough. But you have to think, what if? Just what if they're innocent? Just what if? Actually, Toodles, I think the opposite. Because if they are innocent, then they're doing the right thing. If they're guilty, then they're going to crack eventually. And that's what the cops are waiting for. That's my opinion. No one can stop you. Nobody's going to stop me. That's why I said earlier, nobody's going to stop me. Nobody's going to tell me how to do it or what to do. I got this. Yeah, I don't know if any of them had T-Mobile. That is the one only thought I keep in my mind. Absolutely. Now, again, chasing, that doesn't mean that we're going to go, me and Don are going to go, twirl our hair together, or we're going to go sit down and have a few beers and we're going to be besties and, we're going to talk and have fun. No, that's not what the whole point is. And that's not what I plan on doing because he's just not my type of person, and either is Candace. But if you want to get anywhere, there's only one way to do it. And it's pretty obvious how to do it. Does an echo chamber help in anything? You can exactly. You can respectfully interview any of them and see absolutely chasing. That's journalism. That's what I'm saying. I know stranger abductions are rare. Doesn't mean exactly. And you know what else is rare, Reagan? Oh my God, I had her name on the tip of my tongue and now I forgot. Oh my God, I could see her face. Neutral journalism, investigative journalism. I call investigative journalism. Oh my God, what is her name? The chick that killed her, not the chick. She was falsely convicted of killing her son, but the guy came in and actually killed her son with her own kitchen knife. Ray something. Oh, who am I talking about, guys? There's a Ray in her name. Or he had a Ray in his name. Help me out here, guys. Help me out. You've had one of the very few respectful conversations with that. Thank you, Carrie. No, not 2 kids, 1 kid. She was redhead, tall, thin. Oh my God, I can't remember her name. Her son was murdered. She was falsely convicted. No, she was falsely convicted. She spent like 10 years in prison. And then it turns out that, and they thought that she did it because the knife that killed her son was taken from her own kitchen. And it turned out that some news reporter that was writing a book on the actual guy that did it saw the 2020 special and worked with Julie Ray. Thank you. I knew there was a Ray in it. I forgot the last name. But or Julie Ray. That's an interesting story. And my point in that was stranger things happened. Crazy things happen that you would not think is the norm. And someone coming into your house and killing your kid with your kitchen knife, not highly likely, but it does happen. So, you think of cases like that and you say to yourself, is it highly unlikely that someone came in and took their kid? Yeah, it is, but it's possible. Oh, you never heard of that, Amber? It was an excellent case. It was an excellent case. Look at Elizabeth Smart. That's another one. Who would think she would still be alive? Or there was a guy, I forgot his name, a kid that was abducted that they found like 10 years later or 15 years later. It happens. It's highly unlikely, but it happens. And you just can't automatically assume and run with the fact that somebody is guilty. You just can't. That's how innocent, what is it? Like 20,000 people are sitting in prison because they are innocent and someone jumped the gun. And I am so dead for Tommy Lynn Sells. Thank you. I knew there was 3 names. And thank you, O'Clancy. Tommy Lynn Sells was the actual killer. Julie Ray and Tommy Lynn Sells. I was thinking Julie Ray had 3 names. I knew one of them did. Thank you, O'Clancy. Cleveland kidnapper Castro. But Chasing, while you're here, great job on the Ramirez. I learned stuff from your video that I didn't know before, and I thought I did know his stuff, and I didn't. So thank you. It was a great video. I was like making candles listening to it. A lot is how they present themselves. Absolutely. And the other half is money. How much money you got. Most murderers are a public defender. It was. I'm looking forward to the Alien Mornos one. I was going to listen to that tonight. I was going to listen to it last night, and then I got sidetracked with Natasha Cooper. Little girl taken by the Australian guy still floors me as people blame. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people do. Look at the biggest case out there. Yeah, Chasing has a great video on Ramirez. I had no idea. Hey, they're almost done. I did your wax melts today, and I should be sending it out Tuesday. Either tomorrow or Tuesday. But the other candles are done. I just got to do the labels. She did do a fantastic job on Ramirez. I did not know some of that. But look at I was gonna say Ramirez. Look at oh my god, I'm like brain dead today. What's her name? JonBenet Ramsey. You know, everybody's saying that the parents did it, the brother did it, but there's no proof of any of it. And I've never convicted either one of them. Not the brother, not the father, not the mother, because there's no proof. There's just no proof. There's always a place to abduct a child. Are you going with your boyfriend to Tennessee? Oh, yeah. I think he's in here. I think that's who Rap View is. I think. Thank you, Kim. No, I'm going with somebody else. But I know, Lindsay, I know you want me to go with him. I agree with you being upset about the issue of calling CPS. Yeah, nobody should be calling CPS. Nobody. Ramirez is scary as fuck. I agree with that. But I didn't know that he lived near a chemical plant. I had no idea. Now, I will say this. If anybody wants to pressure TBI, you need to get the police to open up the case to see if this person is credible before you rip up the cement, but find out if there really is a body buried under cement. That's big. If that's true, that's big. Are you staying on long? No. I have candles to make. I have a couple of big orders that I have to finish, and then I have some random small ones. Why'd she run? Did a bee chase her? Who? Because chasing is still deciding what she's chasing. Oh. Good one, Moxie. Good one. They do have beautiful children. Who? Don and Candace? All children are beautiful. It's going to rip to the petrol station for milk. Oh, I don't think I'll be on that long. Hold on. I got to get a charger. Hang on. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Make sure I clean up.
Have you drank your drink yet?
Crap all over the place.
Have you drank your drink yet?
What?
Have you drank your drink yet?
No, I want it.
Huh? No, if you noticed, I drank your drink a while,
did you?
while ago, and I put a fruit punch back in.
Oh, that's why you looked.
Yeah.
I didn't know why you did that. My son scammed me.
I was trying to see if you drank it.
I didn't even notice it. He drank my Hawaiian punch and refilled it with Crystal Light, and I didn't even notice. Good, you saved me some calories. What question and answers do you think you will be looking for? I can't tell you that. Keep my secret safe. No, I don't know yet. I really have to map out. It really depends on who I speak to. Like after hearing, I'll tell you this much. After hearing some of Molly's, I definitely would like to speak to Allie's Hunter's grandmother. From what I heard of her, she's the person I want to speak with. And I just want to get to the next level of what they had spoke of. Your empathy for children and the Wells boys is commendable. It's the only parents those children knew. Absolutely. And it's the only lifestyle they knew. Everybody seems to think that, they're used to a different life. That's the only life they knew. Do you make cologne? Yes, I have a bunch of cologne scents. No, I drank the Crystal Light. I had no idea. I can't tell the difference. So, I need my other vape as backup when my batteries go. That's well. When Molly told me she was originally going down there, I had said you talk to the police, you talk to neighbors, you talk to Allie, you talk to all these people. So she did actually. She listened. But without Allie and apps chasing, I'm right there with you. That's exactly who I'd speak to. I really want to speak to Candace. They don't open CPS or services and someone went missing. Here, that's another thing, Nina. There has been rumor that I've heard from day one that CPS was coming the next day. Is there proof of this? Did I miss some proof? Jason, that's actually a question for you. Did I miss proof of this, that was actually proven? Or was that just speculation? Grandis would be the one for me, but she won't talk. I want to see a list of predators in the area and what their alibis were, and if any of them were known to the Wells. Yeah, Don blocked me. Definitely want to speak. Yeah, but I don't think Grandis will speak to me. And Grandis and him hate each other. I don't think Allie's credible at all. Chasing, I'll text you. I'll talk to you privately. Haven't heard it from anyone except Allie. Then repeat. That's what I thought too. That there's no proof of it. Laura, don't Don. I was the only one that got Don to talk. And I wanted to do so much more. Have all the predators listed and how far they are from the Wells? Oh, there's a lot of them. A lot of them. I think the authorities have already spoken to all these people. I mean, you never know. You just never know. Yeah, Chasing, I'll call you after the live. But there's a lot of things that, Molly and them said that the police talked to them for like 4 hours. I would love to sit down with the police for 4 hours and talk to them. Absolutely love it. There's multiple people in the police station I would talk to. He blocked me immediately, probably because these idiots told him to. Laura don't want Don. No. Tomorrow, not today, getting off of here to the night. Oh, that's right. You're an early bird. If you guys don't know, Chasing is like sound asleep by 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Eastern time, she's out cold. You would think she's like 70. Bye, pretty. I will see you later. Thank you so much, hon. I don't think she trusts anyone because of all that CM, etc. I don't blame her. Yeah, Chasing's like an old lady. You are 70, I know. You're not even 50. Here it's only 7:14. By her, it's 8:14. She's old. I'm telling you. She's like a 70-year-old in a 40-some-year-old body. Scott ages her. That's why.
Your friend is taller than you.
And even if they were spoken to, it's not a guarantee that the interview is able to get the most out of the situation. Absolutely, Moxie. Hey, Debbie. Moxie, I totally agree with that. Nope. But I'm like, why is it 11 already? Well, that makes me 90. I'm telling you. I've caught her up after 9 a few times. Not normally, though. It is past her bedtime. My theory makes no sense. Okay. Okay, living the dream. My theory is the only one that actually makes sense. So carry on. You do your thing, Laura. I know you'd be professional and not turn into a circus. I don't think protesting would get. Yeah, but I said that I'm not I'm not a protester. Yeah, living the dream. Why don't you take a link and tell me your theory? You want a link? Here you go, living the dream. I'll entertain this. There you go. Chase had us guessing her age one day for hours. You just say she's 29, Moxie, and you're golden. Golden. Yeah, the same as it is here. I'm in Alabama, Toodles. I'm only one state away. I'm 30 minutes from the Tennessee border. It's been cold here. Right now, it's 42. I'm only 4.5 hour drive from Rogersville. It's 35 there? See, we're warmer then. Oh, you're 29? Ouch. That's cold. You heard it from Betty. You didn't want to hear it, so no, I won't waste my time. Okay. Okay, living the dream. When you said sucking dick for dope, yeah, Candace. Come on, living the dream. Let's hear it. Someone that's, let's hear it. I don't know, Tracy. I'm just entertaining them. Because I've been on this case on and off since June or July, but somebody who has been on the case a week is more knowledgeable? Okay, gotcha. This case started in June. Many have been here since day one. New eyes are good, but none of us know what the fuck happened. Thank you. I don't know, Shell. I'm not fond of him. I don't know her at all. I only watched them once. He's too slow for me. I just like people, that I just like people that are faster talkers, get to the point, stay their point, move on, don't drag it out. Logic and common sense. Live in the dream, take a dream, take a link, or you're out. Speak to me one-on-one, or I'm going to boot you. Your choice. I guarantee allegedly chasing wasn't around 1979. Oh, yes, she was. I agree. I don't need to be explained to like I'm 5. Take a dream, I know. Goes back to the pond, but okay, living the dream. Have a good day. Bye. Because that's their theory. The theory is that she drowned in the pool and she was dead in the milk cartons. Sorry, not buying it. I think Wally and her team of tunnel vision investigators cannot. Reagan, that's on them. Don't talk about Scott, huh? But yeah, they won't. They won't do that. That would be too easy. They sure did, chasing. They sure did. Yeah, but TBI had stated there was proof she made it home and that she was home. Because it's new to her, Lindsay. She doesn't realize that she's not coming up with anything we don't know already. Or, like someone else said, things that have been debunked already. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I told her I don't agree with that. Evoff. I said nobody should be calling CPS on anybody. Fact LE went back searching the woods by her home, says they believe she's in the woods. It was unqualified. I said that. What about Cam and Allie? Allie's in the medical field. I don't care for Cam, but that's what somebody was saying. You don't speed me up, Moxie, do you? You don't know any of what? As childish as hell. Call CP. Yeah, I don't agree. And I've said that over and over and over. Your picture on your icon. Oh, that's old. We were joking around about drama community putting up pictures that are like 20 years old. I was like 29 in that picture. So that picture's literally like 30 years old. No, 20 years old. I'm not 60. And I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I don't care for him. I just don't like him. But nobody should call CPS on anybody. Nobody. And thankfully, Molly said that in a live. Molly said, Laura believes I shouldn't call. Hell no, you shouldn't call. No, 20 years ago. 21 to be exact. I was either 28 or 29. Not the incident reports, but then going there, the land layout, they said, is impossible to get up and down. Don't like because he's a Christian. No, I just don't like him. I'm entitled to not like somebody, just like people are entitled to not like me for no reason. The hell I do, girl. Yes, sometimes I lot of Moxie. Heard them 30 excess with their kids. They are very good parents, and from what I've witnessed, that's sad. I hope it doesn't happen either. I begged her not to do it. I'm glad MGL paid for. Did she actually get the 911 calls, or were they dispatch calls? Like, did she get something that we don't have? So basically, if you don't agree with them, they don't like you. I heard her say she might not agree with Laura, but she respected her passion. Yeah, I have nothing against. I like her. I mean, I just met her. I don't know her. But so far, I like her. Past 911 call. I mean, but did she get the actual 911 calls? Oh, she didn't get them. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, is it worth listening, or or are they not the actual 911 calls? It was 911 and dispatch recording the whole time. So it's nothing we haven't heard already. They played the full 911 call from October 15th, 2020. Okay. It's new. Now, from when Jose was there. Okay, so Summer's call, they don't have. So they do not have the June 5th. That's what I was looking for. Oh, it's a kid in the background. Of course you can hear it. So it's just the Jose drama, not Summer's call. They got police reports, so I'm not sure what all that proves. No, these are past police incidents. Can't release on an active investigation. I don't know. They released other stuff. That's why I was curious. Hope Kevin and Allie have heard. Yeah, I think they know. Molly said it on a live. It's not a secret. But Molly was also very tired that night and said things she shouldn't have said. But Molly will also say things and then forget it 5 minutes later. She probably doesn't remember she said it. Wouldn't a drowning be a hell of a lot easier to report? Absolutely. But she was high, and that's why she wouldn't have done it. Oh, believe me, destruction. I'm sure 20 people have it. What's it charging the $10 for? Does anyone know? What do you mean, Sam? $10 for you to listen to me. Reagan, did you see Diane's community post? I about keeled over. The comments made me keel over. I really speak up about these cases. Oh, she put the Alley video on private? On members only? Well, Molly said she was paying for those 911 calls. It's quite taken back and good. I know, me too, Karma. Usually if it's suspect, exactly. Maybe it's a start. Why is your profile pic at the top of their live stream? I thought you were there. I don't know. Is she still? No, it's actually a good thing. Elle, whose live stream? $45 she paid from what Betty said. Elle, my profile pic at the top of whose live stream? I don't want to see it. I'm over here. It's in Discord, Reagan. To get people to join because people will want to watch it. Molly's current live. Oh, I don't know. I'm not up there. Oh, they may be playing something from earlier. Maybe they're playing something from earlier. Maybe. That community post is funny. I'm telling you. Hey, Lab. Lab, are you the one that messaged me? Is that you? I have no numbers in my phone. And I thought when they said their name, it was you, but now I don't know. Hell is frozen over. Exactly, Reagan. That's what I'm saying. No, not the last few days. No, it's what other Laura is there? I'm so confused. Now, I really thought it was you. Now I don't know who it is. Oh, Marissa's picture's in the corner. I don't look like Marissa. I swear to God, I thought it was you, Lab. They're like, it's so-and-so. Who? You know what, Reagan? I think that, what's her name did a fantastic job answering her. Andrea did a great job answering her. Tex said they want to come to Tennessee. So I said, okay. I said, who is this? And they told me their first name. And I said, oh, okay. And I assumed it was her. And then I looked up where the number's from. I'm like, no, that's not her. So now I'm all discombobulated. Hush, dog, hush. Let me see if they answer me yet. Hush. Oh, okay. Bless, it's you. No, when I... Shut up. Hold on. Hang on. Come on, you big dope. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. What? Why are you barking at me then? Let's go. falling on the tree? What? Did you eat all of them? I think you ate all of them. I don't see any bones left. Oh, I found one. Hold on, I gotta open it. Hang on, guys. All right, it's coming. Hang on. All right. I got these bones that you hang on the tree. I'm getting it. Hold on. They're painting the button wrap. And I guess they've given them a lot of them. But they look like candy canes, but they're dog bones. Hang on. It's like wrapped so tight. Ugh. It's coming. It's coming. Relax. Hush. I don't know why these are wrapped as tight as they are. It's ridiculous. It's coming, Buka. There's yours. Hold on, Winston. I gotta get this stupid wrapper off. I wish I could show you guys how this thing is wrapped. It's coming. Relax, killer. Yeah, go away. Jeez. Now it's nice and quiet. This is YouTube. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, like it or not. That is very, very true. Very true. I got to edit this number. Now I know who it is. Edit contact. All right. Because I lost like everyone's phone number. But I also have to put all my emails back in. You know, when you hard reset your phone? No catch. Try to log into Facebook with the computers left unattended. Huh? Yeah, notice how quiet it is now. It's so peaceful. I think turning on the 911 recording transcript is up to each individual county. Some require a subpoena and some won't produce. Yeah, some people just want money. But, I mean, was there any juice to the 911 calls? Was it worth it? Like I said, I haven't listened yet. I am a member, though. I do want to hear the other one. Oh, why is it not charging? So, all right, I'm going to get off, though. And that was pretty much all I wanted to say. You know, I said what I had to say. I meant what I meant. And I'm not going to change. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll never sell myself short, ever. I will never sell myself out either. I just won't do it. Never will. Never have and never will. Not for $1, not for a friendship, nothing. Say cats don't bark during a live. Good point. Good point. but they also stink up a house. Thanks, Moxie. Good to see you again. Hearing summer was chilling. Yeah, I can imagine. Absolutely, Angel. Hey, my rescue. YouTube for not notifying me of this. Dang it. Don't be afraid. Speak your opinion to anyone. Remember that. I absolutely agree with that, Reagan. Because if someone's your friend, they're going to be your friend whether they agree with your opinion or disagree with your opinion. And that's a fact. So with that said, I'm going to go grab something to eat real quick. Then I got to get some candle making and wrap some up. I got a bunch going out tomorrow and a bunch more going out Wednesday and Thursday. So that's it. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. And peace out. Don't hate, love. That's my new thing. Just love. All right? I'll see you guys later. Peace. Come back later, only if I have time. Once I get my new desk, though. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I'm joining the candle community. I just want you to know that. I am joining the candle community as soon as I get a new desk. And I'm going to start doing candle videos. And I don't mean like 1 minute candle. I'm talking business candle videos and candle videos and wax videos and the whole 9 yards. I know none of you guys are going to watch it, but I'm joining my candle community. So there's that. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.